Okay, gentlemen, the program I downloaded for recording the screen and my voice only gives me 5 minutes at a time. So we're going to do this in sections. The first section, first video, I'm just going to talk about the general outline of this sheet and where everything is to kind of give you a base for that understanding how everything works, okay? If we go to the Do Not Touch tab, that's actually a bit of a misnomer. In the competition sheet and the position ranking sheet, the content of the drop-down menu is located here. So see how it says week 1 sprint and then it switches from comp 2 to comp 45? It does so in the drop-down menu. When you change things here, so if I put week 1 jump, that will show up in your drop-down menu. And again, these drop-down menus exist in the team competition sheet and the position ranking sheet. So if you want these to be labeled a certain way, you can change these, okay? The title in the team competition and the position ranking sheets are inputted in column C. Notice if I do a week 1 sprint, it says January sprint. It's looking that up. If I go to week 1 jump, it says competition number 2, which is what it says here. So changing this will have it pop up here with its partnered little label in the drop-down menu. Okay? So you can adjust column A and column C. Do not touch column B, and do not touch this right here, okay? No need to touch it. You'll just mess things up. We now have the data input sheet. This is where everybody's result for their competition, what they do for the competition that day, can be inputted, okay? So you will need to input everybody's name here on the left, okay? Make sure it's spelled correctly. I'll explain why a little later. And then the competition name can be put at the top, and I recommend that the label or name you do here matches the name and the label that you put in this section that connects to your drop-down menu. So make sure those are the same. This row here should be the same as this column here, okay? Again, do not touch this row at all, okay? But you will need to input everybody's name here before you get started. The team competition sheet is obviously where we're going to calculate the winners, whether it is the top team out of all 8 teams, that can be determined here, or if you are just trying to determine the winners of the matchup for the week. So team 1 competing against team 8 will give you the winner once there's data in here for each team, and also give you the margin of victory as far as percentage, how much better a team performed over the other one, okay? So for the purpose of this video, we inputted names in the left-hand column of data input. We also need to put names here. Everybody's name should be inputted into their correct team after you guys have done your team competition draft. And it is absolutely critical that the spelling is the same. So Jackrabbit 1 is spelled the same as Jackrabbit 1. If the spelling is not the same, you will get errors in these lookup functions, and then you will not get the correct number pulled up. So make sure the spelling is the same. I learned that the hard way last year. Okay, so that is the team competition sheet. Moving on, we have the position rankings sheet. Again, we have a drop-down menu to help us pick the right competition that we're looking up. And then obviously you will need to input names for people in their specific position groups, whether it is the wide receivers, the specialists, safeties. And again, the spelling is important. The spelling must exactly match the spelling in the data input sheet for the numbers to get correctly looked up. So that is the layout of the spreadsheet. And then we're going to talk specifically more about how things work in our next video.